The former chair of the 1922 committee, the Forum for Backbench Tory MPs, has spoken about how hard the news about Boris Johnson's hospitalisation was to take. Sir Charles Walker received a text on his phone informing him of the news. The Broxbourne MP said both he and his wife were struggled with the information. Sir Charles told The Guardian, "We had watched the Queen on Sunday night, one of the anchors in our lives. She took us back to the moment in her reign when she broadcast during the war with her sister. Then to suddenly hear that our Prime Minister had been taken into intensive care, in my 52 years I really have to say I think it was the darkest hour. Mr. Johnson came out of intensive care on Thursday and according to a Number 10 spokesman is able to take short walks. The Queen gave a special address to the nation on the weekend as the UK tackled the coronavirus pandemic. It was the first time in 18 years she had addressed the nation in this way with the In October 1940, aged 14, the then Princess Elizabeth gave a radio speech to children of the Commonwealth, many of whom had been evacuated. Her then 10-year-old sister Princess Margaret, the Countess of Snowdon, joined towards the end. Sir Charles explained, "We had lots of friends and family contracting the virus, and had news of so many people dying, then you think, my God, we could lose him as well." Former Tory MPs also spoke about the impact of the news. Paul Goodman, Wickham MP from 2001 until 2010, is now the editor of Conservative Home, said, "He is literally larger than life, so when you hear he is dangerously ill it feels like a blow to life itself." Baroness Morgan was chosen as Digital, Culture, Media and Sport Secretary in Mr. Johnson's first cabinet. She stood down as an MP at the December election. Baroness Morgan said, "People just seem to need an outlet and, like all of us, when I woke up, and I think this was the case with lots of people, I just thought, oh no, what am I going to read now?" Thankfully the news wasn't any worse, but after what had happened you just didn't know. Earlier on Saturday, the Department of Health and Social Care tweeted, as of 9 a.m. the 11th of April, 334,974 tests have concluded, with 18,091 tests on the 10th of April, 269,598 people have been tested of which 78,991 tested positive. As of 5 p.m. on 10 April, of those hospitalized in the UK who tested positive for coronavirus, 9,875 have sadly died. The department also reiterated a message to stay on the long Easter weekend despite the warm weather. The public are advised not to meet up with family, friends or hold BBQs to help save the lives and reduce the chances of infection spreading. People are still permitted to leave the house once a day for exercise. Social distancing measures will still apply.